So today I'm going to be vacuum packing and sealing some grain and beans for long-term storage. And you can see here I've got the beans, I've got some diatomaceous earth there, I have gallon-sized mylar bags and oxygen absorbers. I also have an N95 mask because it's really important to wear when you're working with this diatomaceous earth so it doesn't get in your lungs. And it's also important to do this in a well-ventilated space. So the first thing I'm going to do is get a bunch of bags out and open them up and stand them up because it just makes it easier to work. So, like I said, you do want to wear a mask when you're working with diatomaceous earth because it can be dangerous if you breathe it in, so we just want to make sure we're staying safe that way. Then I'm going to start filling up one of these bags. I've got millet here, and what I'm going to do is every couple of layers I'm going to sprinkle in just a little bit of this diatomaceous earth. Honestly, if you're using oxygen absorbers, it's a bit redundant, but it's just an added layer of protection if you really want to store this stuff long term. The oxygen absorbers generally keep the insect eggs and insect larvae at bay. But like I say, diatomaceous earth is just another added layer of protection. Okay, just a bit here, a bit there. And then we want to leave a little bit of space at the top just to make sure we will still be able to seal it. So I think I can get a bit more millet in there. And then later I'll show you the sealing process I do. So the last step here is to vacuum seal these. Some time ago I plugged in this, I guess it's called a hair straightening iron. I don't know, I never use it other than for this. So it's nice and hot. You're gonna need that to seal the mylar here. And then we have oxygen absorbers. For a gallon size, for most grains, 400 cc size or capacity of oxygen absorber is good. If you're doing something with a little bit more space in it, like pasta or large beans, maybe you might need 500 cc. The thing is, once you cut these open, you have to work quickly because they start absorbing oxygen, and you want them to absorb the oxygen in the bag, not in the environment, okay? So what I'm going to do is cut few of these open. I'll probably put 2 of the oxygen absorbers in each bag just to be safe. And then I'm going to close the Ziploc thing here, and then I'm going to seal them, and I'm going to show you the process here. So let's go ahead and open these up. I got 1, 2, maybe I'll just do these 2 for now to begin with. So I'm going to seal the bag. There we go. And I'm going to try to push out as much air from the bag as I can to begin with as I'm doing this. And then vacuum sealing them will prevent any more air from getting in. All right. There we go. See here. All right. Now what I'm going to do is just go across here, and the heat is going to seal this shut. And that's how we do that. And then I will be sure to label what I've gotten in here, which is millet in this case, and put the date on it so I know when it was packed. And that's all there is to it.